Good morning, you too. Actually, it's not even morning, but to me, it feels like the morning because I'm just such a busy guy. I'm just always busy. So all this morning is busy dropping off cars, picking up cars. I'm actually on my way to go pick up my Porsche in DC Springs. Woo! And I need to go get a haircut, as you can probably see. Anyway, good morning, you two. What's up? How you guys doing today? Me personally, I'm just fine. Not doing too bad. Yesterday was my birthday, so that's why I didn't make any videos yesterday. But I'm making a video today. I'm trying to make a couple videos a week. We'll see how that goes. I like to mostly just do downtime. But yeah, I'm just trying to do some videos in my downtime. Anyway, YouTube. The story that we're going to be talking about today is we're going to be talking about how to expand your business, buy more cars for your total business, and essentially just scale your business to be more profitable. Because for those who don't know, when you're doing Toro, the best way to make money on Toro is to have more cars. Yes, it's more risky. However, the more cars you have, the more money you make. Let me break it down to you like this. It's simple math, actually. So think about it. Like, let's say if you had one car, right, and it was your personal car. You're like, you know what? I want to use this one car. I'm going to put it on Turo. Yada, yada, yada. Let's just say that you don't own nothing on this car, right? Like, you're not making monthly payments or anything of that nature. Let's just say, let's pretend, right? Let's pretend you're not making any monthly payments. You flat out own this car. It's a 2015 Ford Fusion. I just passed one. That's what I said. I'm just gonna throw that one. I'm just gonna say that one. Let's say you own it outright, right? You don't owe any payments on it. You're like, you know what? I wanted to make me some money. I'm going to Toro. You only have one car. Now, the really cool thing is you don't own anything on it. So what does that mean? That means anything you make is straight profit. So for those type of cars, give or take, they're on a platform for about $50. I would say like around that range. Like you can find them for $60. You can find them for $40. But let's just say around $50, give or take. Right? Let's just say 50. Let's say Windows $50 a day. Right? Obviously, you're not getting $50 a day because Turo has fees and things in place for you to make sure your car is secure and well taken care of. Alright, so with that being said, we're just going to break the math down and we're going to pretend like you get out of that 50 a day, let's say you get about 40. So that's $40 a day that you're getting. If someone books your car for 2 days, that's $80 after the Turo fees, right? So that's $80 after the Turo fees, which is actually quite nice. Right? But that's 2 days. Not really any hard work for you other than you probably clean the car. This guy's too close. Yeah, my car lets me know people too close. You're too close to me, fam. Back up. Stop playing around. Anyway, my car records all this shit too. I don't even have a dash cam. The dash cam is programmed in. It start recording right away. It's Mercedes. Anyway, so you're getting $80, right? Let's say, give or take. You're getting $80 after 2 days, right? Someone booked it Friday, Saturday. You're getting $80 for that, right? Now that's $80 straight profit, which is quite nice. But don't get me wrong, you still have insurance on this car, so you got to pay the insurance. Let's just say your insurance for this vehicle is $100. I think that's fairly reasonable. That is more like a give or take price. Some people may get it for 60, 80. Some people may get it for 100. Or more. You hear that? I don't even got the exhaust for it. It's crazy. But let's just say give or take. Let's just say $100, give or take. Right? So you need to obviously make at least $100 a month for your insurance, right? And don't get me wrong, occasionally you will have to fill it up when moving your car around in different places, right? Because yes, your guests do fill up the tank, but guess what? Once you go pick it up and you go home or you pick it up and go somewhere else, that's gas coming out of your pocket. So let's just say on a car like that, which is pretty gas friendly, which is very nice. It's not a gas guzzler per se. A car like that, it's not a gas guzzler, which is quite nice. But anyway, I think I'm trying to figure out an angle because these Mercedes vents suck when it comes to trying to put your phone on. But anyway, let's just say you're probably spending $100 on gas. In a car like that, I think that's really reasonable. I could probably even say more in today's market. But just assuming that you're moving it around minimum, or you're not moving it around too much. So let's just say $100 a month, right? So you know now, just off this math, you need to make at least $200 a month in profit, right? Right? Do we all got that? We all understand? Okay? So you need to make $200. Why? To cover insurance and cover a little bit of gas, right? So now you're like, all right, well, that's nothing. I can make $200, right? So this car is making you $40 a day. You do the math, right? You rent it out for a week or so, and voila, you made you $200, right? It's nice. It's very nice, right? That's what I said. But that's assuming that you own the car outright. We can talk about if you finance it. That's another scenario. But you need about a week, and that pretty much pays for your expenses on the car. So that's pretty cool. That's the one cool thing, right? But what people fail to realize, okay, is that with that one car, you can't get around anymore. Meaning what? Meaning, if you need to do things, you can't. Why? Because your one car is out. It's good. It's making you money. It's great. But think about how much money you'll be spending when you need to go out. I need to go shopping. I don't have my car because it's out, so I need to take Uber. Ubers are expensive. They ain't cheap. Okay? Or Lyft, or whatever your preference is. But either way, it ain't cheap, right? So you need to go and do things that you would normally have a car for. Now, don't get me wrong. Like if you're someone who lived in a major city, which you could use public transportation, that's a different scenario, right? But at the end of the day, you're still going to spend money on that as well. So you're going to be spending money, right? So you if you're lifting everywhere, oh man, that adds up quick. Man, that adds up quick. You're going to literally, for that one car, you're basically just paying your Uber trips to go to the store once a week. I'm not even lying. Like, yeah, you're going to come out with some profit, but it won't be too much after you're lifting Uber rides back and forth every day. I mean, come on. That shit adds up. Or let's say you had a job. If you have a job, then you need to get a job, but your one car is always out. Guess what? You need to Uber and Lyft. Right? So now you're eating kind of into your profits. Right? Which you don't want to do. Right? So here's the ideal scenario. The ideal scenario is that you own the car outright. Everything's good and dandy. But the ideal scenario, and I always tell people this when starting a turo, is that you need to have at least 2 cars. Okay, you need to have two cars, and then you need to have a buddy of yours who is willing to help, and you can pay them a little something on the side. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, when starting out, you want to have at least two cars. Why? Because if you need to get somewhere from A to B, you have a car that is capable of doing that for you, okay? And then your other car essentially will be paying for both of your cars, okay, being on turo. And like that's how things are. So that's the ideal situation, is that you want to at least start with two cars. Whatever those two cars are, I mean, that's your preference. That's your thing. You know, you need to obviously do your own research, look into stuff, and et cetera, et cetera. But my recommendation is this: start with two cars. Like I just explained, you have one car which is strictly for the platform. That's how I got started. I had two cars that are cheap, 90%. C-Class. But essentially, you want to be able to get around, whether you need to go to your job, whether you need to go to grocery shopping, maybe you have a hot date. Can't show up with a hot date, no car. You're like, what the heck? What the heck? You ain't got a car? Well, I have a car, but I rent it out, so yeah. So you don't want to do that. You know, so my recommendation is at least have two cars, right? Because having two cars, essentially one car will pay for your two cars, meaning you're making profits. Okay? Now, other scenario, which is more common than most people know, is you're financing a car. You're financing a car, you know, some of you are probably asking, and again, comment below and let me know. But some of you are probably asking, you're like, well, if I'm financing a car, then I'm losing money. No, not necessarily. Well, you have to really do your research, right? Don't go finance a 2013 Jeep Grand Cherokee, right? I'll be honest with you. Because what's going to happen is your car's not going to worth that much. And then you're going to be stuck paying, $200 a month for a car, less the insurance, another $100, right? Assuming. Could be more, could be less. Another $100 something, right? So you're talking about overall now $300 for that car. A car that's could probably do really well. Because Jeep Grand Cherokees do really well on the Turo platform, I think all around the U.S. If I remember my research correctly. But what I'm saying is, you don't want to have a 2013 Jeep Grand Cherokee. People may not want to rent that. Give or take, they may want to, but then what do you need the price of car? You're going to need the price of that, $6,000 a day. Will someone want to rent a 2013 Jeep Grand Cherokee for $6,000 a day? Because at the end of the day, that's how you're going to make the most profit, is that it needs to be around that 60 mark. Why? Because Turo is going to take out their fees. Turo is going to take out their thing. So by the time you put it on for 60 a day, Turo takes out those fees. Let's say it's give or take $15 to $20 in that price range. So now you're talking about $45 that you're walking away with. So I mean, you got to rent your car out very often to make the payments, make the insurance, but then to also put profit in your pocket. Especially as a first car person, that is probably not the route to go. If you're financing a car, let it be a fairly nicer car. And what I mean by that is something newer, something with nice technology and things. It doesn't have to be a luxury sports car, anything of that nature, even though that's the route that I went. But it doesn't need to be. It just needs to be very, very nice. So that way you can price it aggressively and price it right. So that way, you make the most profits. And then you're not stuck with a car that, yeah, it's okay to have a car paying for itself, but that's not what we're in the business for, right? We're not in the business for cars that pay themselves. Right? Like I have a car right now that's paying for itself, but it ain't making me really the money. I think probably $100, $300, something like that. So I'm actually taking it off the platform, and it's just going to become my daily driver. It's very simple. I can make more money than a Lyft. Anyway, but you know, whenever you're financing a car, you want to make sure that it's a fairly nice car. Now we know that in today's world, the used car and new car market are very inflated. Very inflated. So you don't want to get caught up. You want to make sure that you're doing your research and that you know what you're kind of getting into. Because essentially, at the end of the day, what's going to happen is this. You want to go and buy a car, right? You want to go and buy a car, but you don't want to overpay too much for it, right? So you got to really do your research. Look, not every dealership is price gouging the hell out of these cars. Not every dealership. That's all I can say. Not every dealership. Here in Florida, every fucking dealership. In other states, not so much. But here in Florida, man, they price gouging the hell out of these cars. Excuse me, the hell out of these cars. Yeah, I said it tonight. I'm finally getting like it. But you guys are. They really are. I've been doing a lot of research. And here in Florida, like I said, price gouging. Sure, in some way, shape, or form that's illegal, but I'm not here to give legal advice and talk about legal things. I figure I'd just mention that. Anywho's, but anyway, that's my recommendation, guys. If you started a tour 2022, you started a last year, you should probably go that and start with a 2-car approach. I promise you can afford that. Yes, you can. Trust me. It's one of those scenarios where in order to make money, you gotta spend money, right? So, once your car is on the platform, your one car is on the platform, you see potential, you see the money, you should really think to yourself, within 2 weeks or so, let me get a second car. Let me get a second car. Because that is how you're going to expand and thus start to make more money. Literally. Alright guys, like I said, like, share, subscribe. I got a lot more videos related to these topics. You guys seen how I bought 4 cars, essentially, and basically within a month and a half. We kind of touch on that topic. To do it within a month is pretty easy actually, because how most creditors work is that once they run your credit once, they don't see that account on there until a month and a half later, give or take. So what does that mean? That means that you can buy a decent amount of cars all in one span before all those essentially start reporting to your credit. Now, if you were smart, you're going to buy them in your business name. Be careful as well, because this happened to me. I'm actually in the middle of trying to fix this scenario now. But be careful as well when you're buying cars in your business name. Most people, what they'll say, oh yeah, buy a car in your business name, yada, 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 right? I knew to take that with a grain of salt. But when you buy a car in your business name, most banks, especially nowadays, you know how the market is, they want you to PG, what is PG name? Personal guarantee. They want you to personally guarantee if anything happens that you personally will be at fault for that car. And that's okay. Like, you're gonna need to do that until your business is established, like well established. And it takes some time before your business becomes well established. I'm establishing my business now. I'm doing trade lines, I'm doing some things, and some things in work where I'm establishing how this is, how I can continue to build my business. But all that stuff takes time. So in the meantime, when you're trying to buy cars and your business name for Toro, you're going to go on top of PG. Sorry. You're going to have to suck it up with PG. No bank will allow you to not personally guarantee it, because that is, especially nowadays, there's a lot of banks who are actually looking for your cars on Toro. And if they find it, they'll literally come back and take your cars. Yeah, I said it, because I've had that happen to a couple people. regardless of what's paying the monthly every month, it shouldn't matter what happens to the car. Whatever happens to the car, that's on the person who's paying for it. So I really don't get it, but you know what it is. I always have my conspiracies.